the Broodmother is getting next to nothing. Already forced back to heal, nowhere close to completing the Soul Ring, and it only took one support to zone him out. And now they actually have to bring the Lich over.
They use the Tango to be able to kill the ward, but now Lich is actually going to get caught here. He's definitely dead. That's going to be your first blood. TP runs himself away, actually runs into the counter ward, but doesn't choose to try and eat it just yet. He's just trying to stay ahead of Shiki, who knows that rotation is coming in, but the Void slows him down even further, and he will go down. Trade-off there, 1 for 1, but look at the heavy rotations. Jesus, CDEC. They're actually now committing aggressive as well, and they're going to find some... Okay, they're not going to find some, at least not yet anyway.
Yeah, he
only had one Tango to get here. Alright, they finally find him, but now the TPs are going to be able to come in. A two-man stun, Smel's just going to have to battle it out with Shiki as best as possible. The cold V-Proc, 8 might actually lock down Shiki here with Universe coming in as well. The battery salt's taken him away. They don't get the stun, and Universe can stay in line, but they still can get a stun here. Actually gets Mini stunned up for a second, but Q gets hit by that one. EG hoping to be able to lock him down, but CDC still have 4 heroes here. Universe and the rest of EG can't fight just yet into all of this, being corralled into their tier 1 tower. An incredibly unusual amount of aggressiveness from CDEC. I mean, they're a team that's known for these kind of plays, but at 5.5 minutes, it's pretty absurd. Universe goes for the kill on Q, leaves him with just 13 HP. Now they get a stun out from Sumail, but EG going for that one wasn't really worth it. Now Sumail's going to be dropping dangerously low. He's going to be able to slow everyone down here. Nicely played with the Splinter Blast. They're going to turn on to aggressive, but Sumail still does not have the damage necessary to go on that Doom. So the rest of EG back out in CDC all clockwork. I would say that was a win for EG.
I also think so, because TA is now top on the CS chart.
Yeah.
And CDC, they took way too long to find the slaughter. AA had died and then revived, and then... Oh my goodness.
This is going to be close to get the rocket double kill for Universe. What a beautifully placed rocket. Level 3 picks up both, well worth the loss.
Actually microing his illusions, and even if he pops a smoke, it's going to be a little bit too late.
Carter comes forwards, is revealed, gets off the Hex, now Shiki makes it nighttime, and Arteezy still has the Refraction. It's coming up in another 2 seconds, but the Finger of Death will be enough to finish him off. The question is, are they going to be able to catch these heroes? There's a lot of heroes committed for this one. Hookshot in, grab 2, Universe great setup, but he doesn't have enough mana for the cog. Splinter Blast comes forward, Garter is low, Sumail immediately gets zoomed up, and a great fight for CDEC. Looks like they may lose Garter at the last tick of that cold V proc, but still, they shut down the Templar Assassin. Might even take some of the stack, though. This is risky with the amplified damage. Blast over the top. Shiki is going to be just barely clipped by that one, and he will fall because of it. Now Sumail surges forward. He's got that sprint. Going forward, trying to catch up to aggressive. He doesn't have Scorched Earth, and that means he's very susceptible to all this physical damage. But Q managed to slow down Sumail. Now he's got to get out of here, but he doesn't have sprint anymore. He just turns and fights aggressive as best as possible. Got the stun up. Goes for the kill. Manages to get the double stun and gets it in the end. Q now tries to finish off Sumail, but the right click is enough, and he's going to be turned around on as Arteezy comes in through the side. CDEC, all the aggressive plays in the world won't save you from that one.
They had a
nighttime vision from the Night Stalkers, so they shouldn't be surprised by this smoking.
They're really getting punished, though, for the Broodmother.
Carter's going to get picked off.
They've had to devote so many resources on the side of CDC to help them after the poor early game. Yeah. So it was just that one AA that they committed for like 3 or 4 minutes, and in return for the Brood pick, they've had to manage Slardar's Blink Dagger. They haven't been able to keep AA from hitting level 6. They lost their mid T1 tower because they had so many heroes down there, and that's just going to lead to a super easy roach soon.
XZ just gets bursted down. Nice positioning there for EG to actually take the CDEC tier 1 tower of that bottom lane, just to free up Roshan that much more. Shiki is going to be gone on here with the Winter's Curse and the amplified damage. That is such a sick combination. Later on in the game, when you have
one in their jungle farming, they know that they're not smoking, and they can just completely take advantage of the other side of the map.
Yeah, exactly. They just saw the Lich rotate into the jungle. Shiki is all alone in this middle lane. They'll quickly pick him off.
Yeah, and I mean, due to the weak early game from CDEC.
Do you think he should have gone like the armor builds, Shiva's AC on the?
I think he just needed to be involved more.
Yeah.
Like the way that they played was just stacking the Brood completely. They went for a gank before him, but it was a little bit too kind of has his own way for the first 15 minutes of the game.
Now the pushing power of the Templar Assassin is coming to play with that Tessellator and Refraction. CDC try and jump him, but he managed to blink back in time. Pierce now going to come forward, gets the Winter's Curse, catches Garter in the same time. They're going to go on to Q, trying to blow up both supports at the same time. Neither one is successful as Q backs away, and they get a really good change cross. Looks like Sumail is going to go down because of that one. Arteezy jumps forward, going on to Shiki, does manage to finish him off. No miss percentage chance there, but he'll lose his Aegis trapped in the side. Q is they're going to try and get him before he can blink himself away, but he He pops a refraction, Blink is up, over to the side, and doesn't look like CDEC even wanted to fight that Templar assassin even underneath the tier 1 tower, and in that trapped area, they probably figure it's just a bad idea with most of EG still up.
Dire's bottom tower is
You can see, whoa, almost two-shotting him. RTZ comes in close quarters with that Lich, but doesn't quite manage to finish him off.
That was a kind of waste of the Aegis, though. And we got him. One downside of the armlet is that you take the regen shotting people. Yeah, and you don't really have to worry about Hex or anything.
Just like Desolator, there's a lot of very cheap value in the Crystallis. Maybe he doesn't fully commit to the Daedalus and just goes Crystallis and then MKB.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a fight here in the bottom lane. Looks like Universe trying to get away with his Invis, but he's not gonna make it. The Ice Blast clips a couple, and Universe does go down. PPD actually may survive, though. Earn for Nern. PPD still getting away. Shiki trying to catch up to Vision here, but they just continue to dive. They're going to lose their tier 2 in the top area. Shiki does manage to pick up kill, but as said, RTZ's just chopping away at that tier 2 tower, so the trade-off there, obviously to the favor of CDEC, but not dramatically so.
Probably the best gank that we've seen from CDC in the past couple of games.
Winter's Curse, the miss percentage chance is causing RTZ some serious havoc, though, and won't be able to finish him off. Looks like the Winter Wyvern managed to blink himself back. TP's out.
Daytime ends, darkness is up, and hopefully they can pop Cheeky before he gets that off. I think he's actually the best target aside from Doombringer.
Here comes, managed to actually lock down Aggressive inside of Cogs. They will just try and get out now. The Winter's Curse holds him in, and RTZ's going to commit for this kill. Does get zoomed up, but they manage to pick up kills towards the tail end. The Chain Frost bouncing around, though. They've already taken out Samael as well as RTZ. Looks like Universe is going to go down inside soon as the right clicks fall in. Carter really committing for this one. He's going to take off for the Ice Blast Suitor or later. XD now coming forward inside of the web, trying to catch up to Peter. Lays down another one, now pops the ultimate. PPD knows he's not escaping from this, just tries to buy as much time as possible. But another great situation. CDEC seemed to be getting really good Chain Frost.
That was a sick impale by Carter. He hit, I think, 3 heroes. Get there now.
Yeah, they certainly do. With all this minus armor, they take down Roshan so quickly. Cheeky's making his way in, but Roshan's already dead. Too late for the CDEC. Oh, no bother. Oh, bother. He throws out the Doom. They're going to try and make the initiation onto Samael. They actually control him pretty well, but Gardner is immediately going to be palmed. Now Universe blocks in. Shiki. Samael jumps in and gives away that Aegis. Not a problem. They're going to be able to easily win this fight. Now Aggressive finally makes his debut. He was stuck on the cliff for a while. Jumps under RTZ. Cold Embrace, and the Chain Frost actually bouncing around quite nicely. Q's still going to go down. Looks like Universe. He's trying to get enough distance to maybe get a Force Staff and live. Yeah, they just blow up the Brood Mothers. The rest of the team surges forward. Aggressive. Defensive Blink. The third Blink in this team fight. And going to be locked in by the hook shot. That's going to be a total wipe. And EG, that looks to be perhaps the end of the game. And there's only 2 buybacks on the side of CDEC.
Ouch, that's a painful blink. I don't think it would have made that much of a difference. I don't think Roche was in danger of being stolen by CDEC, but just a game of tragedies in the first phase.
Yeah.
Is that important to them?
I will not disagree with that.
Early game, White Clockwork will continue to be a top pick.
I like the Lodestar versus the incoming Hex. They get the Shiva's initiation, but Smail's already got the sprint plus the BKB up. In fact, he turns around, gets a quick bash on Aggressive here, managing to get off the Winter's Curse with the AC coming in for the side. RTZ, he's going to be able to blow up a lot of these heroes unless he gets rolled up in that line, which is exactly what happens. The Cogs pushback does a lot of damage, but it's still not enough to finish up any of those heroes. Universe tries to save RTZ's initiation, but CDZ find the opening that they really needed.
And finally, they get a good jump with nighttime. That's what Night Stalker is all about.
A lot of respect to him.
Now the deaths are like significant enough that like the Doom's going to cool down by the time that Templar
the Ice Blast actually kind of misses down, and Samael doesn't have a BKB. Oh dear, they're going to be able to grab guard, and that'll be a free kill. But if they lose Samael for it, it's not really going to be worth it. They throw the Lotus Orb onto Samael, trying to protect him. Aggressive just needs the level death, perhaps a little bit more right click. Jumps forward, gets the level of death. Aggressive finds the kill, but now he's going to be hook shotted down. He's already lost his Broodmother ally. He pops a BKB and turns to fight Peter, but one right click just did no damage whatsoever. There's no way they can threaten any of these heroes enough. And EG just stay on top of Aggressive long enough to get that additional kill. CDEC, they found original pickoff.
Wow, that's slow.
Didn't matter.
So little do EG know that Aggressive does not have a buyback. He bought 2 Perseverances in hopes of completing his refresher.
Well, the Ice Blast misses, but Universe may still be able to get the kill anyway, especially with that Lotus Orb. Shiki can't even turn around and avoid him.
Slardar. I don't know if it would have killed him that fight.
Yeah.
But having 2 Dooms is...
Jump in, Q. He gets the 4 staff out. Should be fine. Universe is actually out of mana now. So no more hook shots. Q! Oh no! He's gonna take out the rocket, it'll finish him off, and now RTC keeps pressing forward with all these cores down on the side of CDEC. They'll actually jump in Winter's Curse on XC. They'll finish off the last core of CDEC in quick fashion. And CDEC, is it time to call it? Carter's the only one left alive. They have a buyback on the Broodmother, but EG, who know, they can just take on these tier 4 towers. Looks like evil geniuses. We're gonna have perhaps a rematch of ESL 1 Frankfurt just before a TI. Different rosters, different teams. Oh, CDC are still gonna try and fight this one. They managed to get the Ice Blast out. The Doom goes out. Smail immediately gets a bash on Aggressive. Backs himself away to Fountain once again, but they're just beating on the Fountain at this point. The Throne, that's all they need to do. Refresher comes up. Aggressive throws down another Doom, and they can't quite finish up the Throne just yet. Smail gets cold and braced up. He's gonna be able to turn and fight for the Throne. 250 HP. Go for it, Smail. Go for it. He needs one more. Can't quite get it. 45 HP. Universe gets it in the end, and EG win it in clutch fashion. You knew they had this game all along, but CDEC just decided to make the ending a little bit more climactic. So well done by Evil Geniuses.